keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree.
What is that? Okay, so anyways, good morning. My son spilled syrup on the floor last night, like 9 o'clock last night. He was asking for French toast sticks, so of course I'm gonna get up out of bed and fix him some French toast sticks. And he threw his plate, like threw his stuff away that he was done eating with, and he got syrup all over the floor. I did not realize that. So this morning I come in here and I stepped in syrup, so then I had to go and clean it all up, and I don't know if that's more syrup or if the floor is just still wet. But anyways, good morning. It is 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I say a lot, I'm really sorry. I do want to clean up as best as I can, or as much as I can, before I have to put my daughter down for her first nap. Usually her first nap's between like 9:30 and 10 is when she starts getting really fussy. And I do nurse her to sleep. So if anybody asks, like, why don't your husband put her to sleep with a bottle or something like that, I nurse her to sleep. She's only had a bottle when she was like 2 weeks old, and she didn't even take it. So I just don't give her a bottle. I'm home with her 24/7. I mean, I've done the same thing with my other two. I nursed them. They never had a bottle. I just nursed them until they wanted to stop. So, I did the same thing with her. So with that being said, I want to clean up as much as I can before her first nap. And I do want to clean up all day. My laundry room it's never looked like it's looked worse than what it does right now. But I want to get it under control. Like, it's a hot mess. It is absolutely a disaster. I want to get that under control, but I need to get the main area, which is just the living room and the kitchen, under control first. So, if you're new here, my name is Kasey. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 wonderful children. I do a lot of talking. I do a lot a lot of, like, I'm trying to get more into, like, just bringing you guys along with me throughout the day, vlog style, along with cleaning. I would love to do decorating, but right now it's not going to happen unless it's the decorations I already have. Because I do have a lot of stuff in my mind. Like, we all have what we want. It's just trying to get there. So, but we do a lot of cleaning, a lot of talking, and just mom life stuff in general. Featuring our elf and 16 days till Christmas. But anyways, let's get to it. I'm gonna start cleaning in here in the kitchen and get this under control. The next big thing I really want to do is I need to go through and clean out all my cabinets. Like, literally take everything out of my cabinets and clean out or wipe down each cabinet on the outside and the inside, and just give it a good cleaning, because that honestly, they need it. I know when I was in, like, my nesting phase of this last pregnancy, I only cleaned the bottom cabinets and the island. I never even got to the top cabinets and wiped them down and cleaned them out. So I really just need to go through and just focus on my kitchen, the walls, the cabinets, and I can honestly probably declutter a lot of stuff, because we actually have a lot of stuff all in our cabinets that we probably don't even use, probably don't even know that's in there. And I'm kind of thinking I would want to rearrange how stuff is set up. But I'm not sure yet. I just know I want to get them clean. I just need to take one day. But, like, I'm being completely honest. If I focus on one room then there's other rooms getting destroyed. And so then I'm like, well, if I focus on this one room, that means the whole house, the rest of the house is going to be neglected and get like destroyed or whatever. Well, I mean, but you know what? They're playing, their kids, they're happy. And that's all I can honestly ask for. You know, we get overwhelmed as parents because the house isn't picture perfect like other people's houses that you might see posted, or your friends' houses that you're like, how is it always looking like this? But to be honest, like, your house is lived in. Like, when your kids get older, are they going to care that your house weren't picture perfect when they were little? No, they're not going to remember that stuff. They're going to remember, you know, all the fun they had, all the times they were able to play, and the memories being made. They're not going to care about anything else. I mean, they're not. I mean, when they get older and they're teenagers and stuff, they might care a little more if it's not picture perfect for their friends to come over. But then by that time, they're not going to be playing with toys. So you'll be able to do everything you wanted to do when they were younger. But right now, just focus on the good stuff. Focus on them laughing and playing and running around. And just be grateful that they're able to do that. Because some people aren't. Some kids aren't. Some kids don't have the lifestyle that your kids may have. You know, like, that's what I have to look at a lot of times. Because, to be honest, like, I do get overwhelmed. I'm like, it's a hot mess. Or, you know, I can't believe my house looks like this. And then I sit back and I see the kids running and playing. And I'm like, you know what? But I'm thankful. I'm thankful and I'm blessed, because honestly, it could be something completely different that is in a horrible situation. But anyways, I don't know how that led to that, but yeah, there we go. And my sink needed a very good scrubbing. I always love cleaning my sink. I need to find something to put in there to make it shine, like, afterwards. Because I just clean it with the baking soda and then dish soap, and I just scrub it down. But I want something to make it, like, shine afterwards. I have the stainless steel, like, cleaner to make it shine, but I've never actually used it in my sink, because I didn't know. I know it's stainless steel, but, like, I don't know. I just didn't want to, like, mess up or something. We're hopefully going to get a dishwasher beginning of the year sometime. I'm waiting for them to go on, like, a big sale. I know they have them on sale right now, but it's not, like, it's a small sale compared to the sales they usually have throughout the year. So I'm waiting for them to go on, like, a really big sale, and then I'm going to go get me one. I don't want to spend a ton of money on a dishwasher, but I honestly wouldn't mind having one. So we might see. But then again, I wash dishes, but I just don't like the way they get backed up, and I know that's my fault. And they honestly haven't been getting backed up. The dishes that were in the sink a while ago was literally from one day. Like, one day. But you got to think, like, we're here all day long. So, of course, we're going to have a ton of dishes versus people who are not at their house all day long. But, hey, they can still get overwhelming. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm just going to put on some music and finish out this video with cleaning motivation. Or let's say mom life cleaning motivation.
It's cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself, in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Whoa, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da, oh, oh, oh. La da da da, making our Christmas.
So this ended up being longer than I expected. More days than I expected. Yeah. But I got these from Walmart this morning. So I want to put these around the house and try and get it smelled somewhat like Christmas. Sorry, y'all.
And I have a leaf.
I don't know how people film with kids and their kids are just nowhere to be found. My children are always around. They're always under me. So I would love to be one of those that are like, my kids are not on platforms and stuff, but it's just not possible for me. There's literally no time in my life where I don't have my children or my children are not around me within distance. So it's, yeah, and it's okay. They're my children and I love that they're around
And
me.
daddies.
And their daddies.
And
But this is trash. We got to clean this up. But this is what it looks like so far. This is clean. We just got to clean this counter off. All this is clothes and stuff that need to be put up. But everything's all sprayed. Just not fluffed or anything. But the floor is clean. And this is what it looks like. Okay. So this is going to be my little chatty part just to keep you guys updated on what is actually going on. Because I have not posted in like a week and I kept saying I was going to give you guys an update and never did. So here is the update. So we were going to move. Keyword, we were going to move, but we're not anymore. We're going to move for financial reasons because it is closer to my husband's job, like 45 minutes closer to my husband's job. It's 45 minutes one way to like our family and friends and his work. So we were like, okay, we can just move back because we were going to move back to my husband's dad's place because he's moved in with his girlfriend. So we were going to move back, but then we were going to move back and save money. But we weren't thinking of everything as a whole. We were just thinking about, oh, we get to save money to, because the economy sucks. Let's be honest. The economy sucks, and we're on one income, so yeah. One income, 5 people is a lot. It's hard. So we kept praying about it. And I kept asking God for all these signs. And he was giving me all these signs for us not to move. But I was still overthinking everything. And I was like, is that a sign? Or is that a made up sign from it? I made it up in my head. Or is that an actual sign from God? I was going crazy. I was extremely stressing myself out. I was going crazy because I just weren't sure. And I just wanted God to lead us. I didn't want us to overstep and make our own decisions. I wanted God to be the center of the decisions that we make from here on out, dealing with us, our family, and everything. I don't want the decisions just to be us without God in it, because those decisions are you know, they wouldn't be as good as decisions with God being in the center of everything. So, with that being said, we started looking like the outside picture looking in, and we realized that it would not be best for us to move. That is slobber, y'all. It would not be best for us to move with the kids because, one, we'll be losing out on a lot of land. And right now, we live at the dead end of family land, and the kids can go outside, they can play. You don't really have to worry about anything down here. You might get a couple cars, which are like hunters or people who are lost. But most of the time, you don't have to worry about anything. Most thing you might have to worry about is like the wild animals. But besides that, really nothing. Where we'll be moving to a neighborhood. You know, people change and everything like that. So people are just crazy. So with that being said, we were thinking, you know, their yard, his stuff would have to stay, my husband's dad's stuff, which is completely fine. It's his stuff. It's his yard. And then we'd have to move all of our stuff down here to there, like outside stuff. And it would basically take up the whole yard, and the kids wouldn't really have anywhere to play. And I didn't like that. My husband didn't like that either because our kids love being outside. They love going outside playing, riding four-wheelers, and all of that outside activities. So we were just thinking, it was like, you know, it wouldn't be best. Like, yeah, we'll be saving money, but then we'll be taking away their time of being outside and just enjoying nature and stuff. So it's really cold right now, baby. So with that being said, we decided to stay. And plus, God gave me all these signs that I just kept overlooking. And thinking back, thinking back to it, when we put the decision together on not to move, we realized that He basically kept telling us no because all this stuff kept happening. But yet, we were overlooking it. So, with that being said, it is God's will for us to stay here. And we are actually happy with that decision, especially, like, since we made that decision. I don't know if he can see the dynamic change, but, like, I can. Like, we're, like, much happier. I don't know. There's just a feeling, and it's a good feeling, if that makes sense, that about us staying and not actually moving back. So, I don't know. God's in the works of something. He always is. And just for that, we have to be thankful for everything. Thankful that we have a roof over our head. Thankful that we have a yard for our children to run around in. Like, yeah, it's a lot, you know, him having to drive back and forth, or us having to drive to see family or doctor's appointments and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it's a lot. But at the end of the day, God wants you to be, you know. Anyways, we're happy, we're thankful, we're blessed, and that's all we can ask for. So yeah, that's the little story. We were moving, but it just was not in the timing. So we are staying, and we are happy where we're staying. So we are blessed. But yeah, I just want to give you guys an update. I didn't want to keep you guys out on the loop. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching the end of this video. Thank you guys for being here. So sorry it's been a week. I've been trying to edit videos, but by the time I'm able to edit the videos at night, I'm trying to get her to sleep, and then I end up falling asleep, and then the next day I really don't have any quiet time to edit videos without you hearing children in the background the whole time, which is completely fine. This is my life. I can't edit my children out, and I never would want to edit my children out, noise-wise. So with that being said, welcome to my life.